Welcome back bikers, I'm Ben from Let's Review It, and today we're talking about motorcycle leathers. So if you're a vegan, you should probably go somewhere for 5 minutes or so. This is not for you. Nowadays it doesn't matter what bike you ride, getting kitted out is expensive, almost as expensive as getting on the road in the first place. So in the context of leather suits, how much do you actually need to spend to get something that's safe, looks good and is going to last the distance? So today we're going to start by talking about mid-range suits, and you're probably asking why we're not reviewing one of the budget suits for about 200 to 250 quid. And experience has taught me over the years that the cheaper end of the leather market, you definitely get what you pay for, and they're never particularly kind on your gentleman area. So what have we actually got to talk to you about then? Well, we're going to start with RST's mid-level Tractech Evo 3 one-piece leather race suit. Starts at about 450 quid. Okay, so this is the RST Evo 3 Pro Series leather one-piece suit. So this is a 54, I'm usually a 56, so don't judge me, I like pies. Yeah, there's a couple of things about this that I really like. The neoprene around the cuff is really nice because it gives you freedom of movement when you've got proper race gloves on. It's a nice touch, zipped, locked, and it's got that extra strap there. All the perforation down the front is really nice for a leather race suit, particularly for summer months. Nice stretch panels here, loads of stretchy panels down here. One thing I don't particularly like about it is the drop between here and here. You may or may not be able to see, but I'm suffering with a chronic case of mangina, which is not attractive. It also kind of stops you from standing upright a little bit, so if you go out to watch a race meet, you might be walking around like a monkey all day because you can't quite stand upright for fear of it cutting through your groin. That could just be because I'm slightly fat and the suit is ever so slightly small. Quite comfy. Armour feels like it's in all the right places. It's a bit gathered up around the knees, but I'm only 5'10", 5'11" on a good day. So I suspect they're trying to cater for all kind of different heights. So around the back, as you can see, it's got a stretch panel across the neck, which is already torn. We'll talk about that in a minute. It's obviously got a speed hump, which looks quite nice. It's not too big, not too small. So yeah, not a bad suit. Next up is Alpinestars mid-level Orbiter race suit. Again, leather, slightly different styling, but starts at about £579. So I'm putting the Alpinestars leathers on, and I wanted to show you why the side-mounted zip makes it so much easier to get leathers on and off, even though I'm already quite sweaty. So much easier. It also makes getting to your pocket a lot easier as well. Really love this zip. Love all these stretch panels as well. Gives you so much more movement in the arms compared to the RST, which felt really rigid. And if you can see, I'm able to stand upright with hardly any mangina whatsoever. So that's a big thumbs up. On the downside, it's gathered on the legs a little bit. Clearly made for taller Italians. Yeah, it's really comfy. The movement I've got across my arms and my chest, it's really, really comfy. And finally, Dainese's C4 leather race suit. This particular one is in the Ducati livery, but it's based on their kind of middle to top end Laguna Seca suit. It's an eye-watering £1,200. So last up then, this is Dainese's C4 race suit. It's in the Ducati Corse colours. It's 1,200 quid. Just think about that for a moment. So the other two suits are 450 there or thereabouts, and 579. This is £1,200, and it's not an airbag suit either. It's just cow leather, although the leather quality is absolutely beautiful. It doesn't feel as comfortable. In fact, here and here, there's some monumental armour in there, and that's pressing right into my shoulders. I haven't got as much movement in the chest. Mangina isn't too bad on this one. It's kind of middle of the road between the two. Very gathered up around the knees. Not enough stretch panels. No neoprene around the cuffs. No neoprene around the neck. so limited movement with gloves on. Yeah, I mean, what are you getting for your 1200 quid? You're getting the option to put the Dainese back protector in there. You've got a removable liner, which both the other two have. The option to put a camel pack in the back. I mean, how many people are going to need to do that? Okay, so you've got elbow sliders, but how many of you can honestly say you get your elbow down on the road, maybe on a track day, but would you spend £1,200 to do a track day? You've got all the titanium, yeah, fair enough. Looks nice, but does that add a great deal of safety? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure it does. The other thing I really worry about when wearing any kind of branded suit is that you look like the Ferrari guy. You know, the guy that walks around with the Ferrari jacket and the Ferrari cap, but actually drives a Volvo. And everyone looks at you and thinks, oh, he's got all the gear, I have no idea. Yeah, you don't want to be that guy. So if you were to go for a Dainese suit, and I'm not saying it's a bad suit, I would maybe stick to like a plain coloured Laguna Seca. Just a hint. So it's crunch time. If it were my money, which suit would I go for? Well, there's no denying the popularity of the RST suit. It's the cheapest one here. It's probably the best value for money. Build quality wise, I'm not sure it's there in the long term for a road rider. There's no getting around the fact that it's the most popular race suit on the British Superbike grid, and those guys are crashing all of the time, so that's definitely proof of a safe suit. But for a road rider, if you're wearing this constantly all the time, taking it on and off and on and off, I'm not sure that the build quality is quite there. For another 100 quid, you can go for something like this, the Orbiter suit. And you know what? I think this is my favourite. I think this is my winner. This Dainese suit is absolutely beautiful. It's really well made. It looks cool. It's got all the latest stuff on it, like the elbow sliders. But I just like the kind of overall finish of the Alpinestars suit. You know, it's matte. It's not got that kind of shiny look after it's been cleaned a few times. I love all the stretch panels, especially for those of us who have got a slightly overinflated abdomen. I love the length of it for a kind of short guy. I'm 5'11". And at £579, it's just about 100 quid more than the RST suit, and I kind of just get the feeling that this will last a little bit longer. For those of you who have got the extra cash to go out and splash, then I definitely recommend any of the Dainese range. This has changed my perception of the brand, because before I always used to think that it was a really skinny fit, and it's definitely snug, I'll give you that, but actually it's a really well put together suit. It's really comfortable out on and off the bike as well, and you could definitely do worse for your money, but at almost double what the Orbiter costs, I just struggle to see the extra value even with some of the extra bits that you get with it. So for me, it's the Alpinestars Orbiter suit. I'd love to hear about what leathers you guys are wearing. You know, there's lots of other good brands out there. I used to have RST, Barrick, Spiddy was always a good brand. There's lots and lots and lots of other brands out there. Perhaps there's some smaller brands, that are out there that are handmade that you might want us to take a look at. Make sure you leave your comments in the boxes below. And if you like the video, don't be shy, hit like, and don't forget to subscribe and hit notifications if you want to see more biking videos. We'll be back soon with a review on a Royal Enfield 650 GT, and in the pipeline we've got something really exciting. We're going to be riding some electric bikes from the English Electric Motor Company, so stay tuned and see you again soon.